Okay, so we are talking about solving systems using elimination. So we have these 3 tabs we're going to go through. So the first one is add coefficients when coefficients have opposite sides. So with these, we are going to, they need to be lined up, okay? You need to have an X column, a Y column, an equals, and then a number. If it's in this order, then you can use solving systems with elimination. So all the X's are here, plus or minus, and then the Y's, and then the equals, and a number. So we are going to work on eliminating. We are going to add the columns. So if we look here, nothing's going to happen here, but what's going to happen with positive 4y and negative 4y?
Cancel out.
It's going to cancel out. It's going to be eliminated. Okay? So that's what we're doing. We are looking to eliminate one of the variables. I'm going to cross it out because it's eliminated. The only thing left is 3x plus 4y, 7x equals, there's nothing there, 14. And we're going to solve that. Divide by 7. So x equals 2.
Will this work for what we've been doing?
Do it.
Will this work for what we've been doing?
Yes, this will work for what we've been doing because the whole thing with last time we had to solve for one of them and then plug it in. Well, this case, it takes care of whenever it's in standard form like this. So it's actually a little bit easier whenever it's already written in standard. So then I want to find out what y equals. So I need to now plug in x into one of these equations to find out what y is. So I'm going to use the equation that's the easiest. And easiest to me would mean there's no negatives. So I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to do 3x plus 4y equals 2. And I'm going to sub in that 2 for x and solve for y. So it'll be 3 times 2 plus 4y equals 2. It's 6 plus 4y equals 2. Minus 6 minus 6. 4y equals 2 plus a negative 6. Negative 4.
Let's go with -1.
Then divide by 4. Then y equals negative 1. Then that's our coordinate of our solution to negative 1.
The last coordinate is where they intersect. Right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. This would be their intersect. If I were to graph both of these lines, this is where they would intersect. That's the only location that they.
So like we could, yeah, we could use that on homework.
We could have done this on our homework.
Oh,
Yep. Okay, we're gonna skip this one, and let's go to the subtract one. When coefficients have the same sign, we will subtract.
Oh, are we gonna have an exciting for this tonight?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if we look at 7x, 4y, 2, 7x, 2y, and 8. So you look and see what could cancel out if I were to subtract.
The 7.
A 7. So I'm going to subtract this whole thing. But when you subtract the whole thing, you're actually changing the sign on each one. Subtract. Subtract. Change all signs.
We're not going to do the other side of the add.
The other side of the add. No, we're not doing that one. Right. We're just going down and just doing one of each right now. So then what happens here? 7x minus 7x. eliminated. Then 4y minus 2y.
Plus 2y.
2 minus 8.
Negative 6.
And divide by 2. So y equals negative 3.
And now we substitute in normally, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you decide which one you want to use. You want to use the 7x plus 4y equals 2 or 7x plus 2y equals
I
8.
say with
This one? And let's use the original one. Let's not use the one with all the negatives.
yeah, I tried to I remember one time I tried to use the one like the y equals 1 and it didn't work out.
It happens. So I'm using the original one, not the negative one. So there's a negative 3 right here. So it's 7x minus 6 equals 8 plus 6. 7x equals 14. Divided by 7. X equals 2. Okay, how do you feel about this one compared to substitution?
This one's a lot easier.
Yeah, this one's a whole lot easier. So then we write our coordinate x, y, so 2, negative 3. Okay, let's go. Use either when coefficients have either sign. All right, look at this one. Does it matter which one we do?
Not really.
Let's do the ones that will cancel out without us doing anything first. So this has a negative y and a positive y, so those can be eliminated. So if I have an x and an x, how many x's do I have?
2x
2x equals 1 plus 3,
4
4.
divided by 2
This equals 2.
and now we substitute in
Substitute in. Which equation do we want to use?
the one at the bottom.
Yeah, I'd say the one on the bottom. So it's x plus y equals 3. So 2 plus y equals 3. What does y equal then?
1.
Yeah. I'm not even going to move that 2 because I know 2 plus 1 is 3. So I'm not going to do a short if I don't have to. So then what's our coordinate?
2 and 2.
All right, let's go over to this other side. So these are the same exact ones, you see? But we're going to use subtraction on this one. So if I want to subtract, then I'm going to change the sign on everything. So this is x plus y equals 3. So I'm going to change it negative, negative, negative.
Wait, why are we changing it to negative?
Because we're using subtraction. This tells us use subtraction on this one.
Oh,
So instead of going straight, get rid of the y's, we're going to get rid of the x's. So x minus x.
is that how can we run our assignment? Use subtraction, use addition?
No, no. You get to decide on your assignment. So negative y and negative y.
Is negative 2y.
Negative 2y. Mm-hmm. And then 1 and negative 3.
Negative 2.
Negative 2.
Y equals y equals
Divided by negative 2. So y equals 1.
Why wouldn't you cancel out the y's instead of x's?
Because you could do either way. And so, but on this case, it tells us use subtraction. So I'm just showing you that whether you use addition or subtraction, you're still going to get the same answer. Okay, so we have y equals. So then what equation do we want to plug that in? One at the bottom. So x plus y equals 3. So plug in the 1 for the y. So x plus 1 equals 3. So what plus 1 equals 3? X is 2. So then our solution is xy 2, 1. Same answer. We did it 2 different ways. Okay, so we need to finish the foldable. So I'm going to have you do these 2. And let's see how you did. Show recording. You should not get a decimal. So I got y is -2.
For what, the first one?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that yet.
Yeah, -2.
Then you plug it into one or the other.
So we can just choose between which one.
Yeah. Which one do you think you'd like to choose?
I'm doing the first one.
First one because there's less
Adding
negative.
less.
Yeah. 3x plus 2 times a -2 equals -19.
Um,
3x minus 4 equals
Oh, gosh.
-19. Plus 4 plus 4. 3x equals -15.
X equals -5.
-5, yeah.
I'll do it.
Our coordinate is -5, -2.
I actually did that correctly.
Nice.
Oh my god, I get it.
Well, nice. You have to subtract.
I got the second one wrong.
-19 minus 1.5, you'll get -6.
Are you sure?
Now, the second one should not be a decimal, it should be a whole number.
I got it, yes.
Just subtract -19 by 20. Or
It's gonna be
25 by
right?
-19, you'll get -6. You're
Usually
getting
burns off.
-44, right?
I'm talking about the second one.
Okay, so the second one, these are the same, but we need to subtract. So when we subtract, we change all the signs. I'm going to change all the signs on the second one.
That's what it is.
So that cancels. And what is this?
That is 7x minus -2. Oh, or what? Just -2. See, I
Yeah.
subtracted 2 minus
Nope, because we changed the sign on everything.
Yeah. that makes sense.
I'm wrong.
This is negative.
Oh, do we move the second one?
Yes. So then we want to plug it into one or the other. I think I'm going to plug it in.
Just flip and
top.
flop like that? Okay.
Do what?
That's fantastic. I didn't know we could just like, oh, I guess that makes it jump a little bit. I see what you're talking about. She changed the whole equation to change one sign. Just flip the equation around.
On which one? This
See, we're supposed to add the positive 5x plus 3y. It was negative.
-30. Yeah, you've got to change the sign on all of them.
Yeah.
So if this is negative, it becomes positive. Negative becomes positive. Positive becomes negative. It's negative because you got to change the signs.
Yeah, and that's not what you did.
Ah. Okay, and then plus 6. So I use the top equation. Doesn't matter which one. That's,
It's
I
negative.
don't know.
It's negative 5 then.
Yeah. So y is -5. So then our solution is -3, -5. And glue this in, what, 77?
Well, how many questions? Can you go back up to the
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you.
And then you have an assignment I'm about to pass out.